Hello everyone, I'm Nazwa Nazla Nafisah from Universitas Islam Nusantara. Digital media was triggering the new variation about all self-representation. Video blogging or vlogging is the one of self-representation that increasingly popular among young people. A variation of social media is meant to support the prioritizing content in video. By looking at the rapid of traffic, YouTube user can, as consumer and producer or uploader and video, was a rise of vlogger phenomenon. One of benefit of social media is personal branding. It's not only for public figure and also for everyone. Here, social media is beneficial for determine a personal branding by looking for a right environment and learning about communication. In this case, we know that vlog being great place for self-representation based on content made for. Person who made content in social media called by social media content creator. The content creator is one profession that creates some content, include writing, or making music, or making both or more of that. The content are made for media, especially in digital media such as YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, WordPress, Blogger, and many more. Talking about self-representation, in social media, women always arrange neatly her account social media, and often the woman being social media influencer, which is when she influence about positivity and carrying out idea progress for the nation ideology. The woman is perfect human. Everyday action are special until digital era seriously. Thus great women using social media with good and wise, and they try to be better to influence their favorite as human right for working in social media. Many women are created an interesting content such as makeup tutorial, fashion, style, cookings, such as tips and tricks, daily activities, until talking about feminism in social media. YouTube is the best media for appreciating it. Gita Savitri is the social media influencer, content creator, and Muslim who campaign about feminism and who the women's wannabe did. She has more than 200 videos with more than 5,100 subscribers and more than 77 million viewers. Seeing that she have many subscribers and how the vlog is influence people. This is the basic I research about women's self-representation in Gita Sub vlogs on YouTube. In this research, I noticed about how vlogging culture being a new interest culture, for regret that how vlog being place for self-representation, especially Muslim women on YouTube, that can be far from Islamic culture, which mean culture has universal element which is irrelated each other for wall culture, caste, accordance with potency, profession, purpose, and other characteristics from the element and relation. According to Chris Barker, the identity is similarity and diversity about personal aspect and social. The individual similarity with many peoples and what the distinction between individual with other people. In this research, our author will try to classify the identity according from Gita subvlogs, also not only about what the analysis, but also from other vlog title. First, cultural identity. According to Barker, cultural identity is the characteristic because of somebody come from certain ethnicity, including learning about accepting tradition, character, religion, and born from some culture. In this vlog, Gita sub broad of culture that can be seen in everyday, that wearing hijab, wearing Muslim clothes. It's shown in the identity of religion aspect as a Muslim. Besides, from how her looks apparently, she also broke out some discussion about in her beropini vlog, which is the title is Berpuasa Indo versus Jerman, which is she's telling about how fasting in Berlin in January in Germany. Fasting about a long day fasting, which is a long time and different between Germany than Indonesia. Besides, in this video, she also shown us that although she goes some trip to the other countries, Gita sub still fasting and still do sahur. In the religions, cultural really shown in other Gita sub vlogs too. Like she broke some discussion about Islam daily, such as berpuasa di Jerman in her title, and then Muslim di Amerika, and then many others. Second, social identity. The social identity is shaped from someone in culture group. The group type among age, gender, work, religion, social class, and place. The social identity can shown by Gita Sab vlogs are focused that she stay at Germany. One of that when Gita Sab create tentang Jerman as a content which is about the diversity between Indonesia and Germany, a transportation system, life cost, and how about she did essay in her university. And in her opinion also, she thought about Berlin was be her home. And the number third is personal identity. The personal identity is about point of view, somebody as integrated, agent, and unique. Some philosophical movement that associated with idea that ratio and rationality. It's basic for human progresses. Talking about personal identity in Gita vlogs, she show about her perspective. In this case, I see it has open-minded identity to a different thought and new issues. Besides, she gives suggestion to her subscribe for do an effort and don't be afraid for broke some discussion about harassment that is very many people. Gita Sab also give a perspective that woman is not object but also woman is a human too. Related by Gita Sab identity and according to Chris Barker, identity is similarity and diversity about personal aspect and social. And individual similarity with many peoples and what the differ between individual with other individual. Meanwhile, self-representation is human behavior to strive and for giving information about her or himself to other. On studying culture, Gills and Middleton's book said that word represent included three symbols: to stand for, to speak on behalf of, and to represent. On that process, there is a process identity construction that created by vlogger is sustainable with day one. In this meaning, the construction with representation system and the means of production by language system that is a reality not just happen to on verbal but also visual. Here, vlog which means as the medium for construction as identity also reserved from production of messages in something that created by vlogger. So that's all for me. Thank you for your the great and the best attention. Last but not the least, never ending to be the best and be the best for you the best. I'm Nazwa Nazla Nafisah. Thank you so much. Cheerio!